My first question here is, what symptoms are you suffering from?
Burning in the back of my throat, feeling of heartburn, sometimes like a sour taste in my mouth when it's pretty bad, and just like sort of inflammation in the back of my throat.
Okay. And how long have you had it for?
Heartburn, on and off for like 10 years, 15 years, like for a long time. Been on PPIs, off PPIs, so a while.
Okay, so my next question for you is, what type of treatment have you tried?
Yeah, I was on Nexium for a while, then off. I was on another PPI for a while, then off. I've done this, I've done acupuncture.
When you say this,
the hiatal hernia maneuver.
okay, and you've done acupuncture,
Acupuncture, sort of like myofascial stuff.
okay. And how has this condition affected your life?
It sucks. It sucks a lot. It's the kind of thing that is often like a low, really uncomfortable worrying in the background, and then when it gets bad, it sort of is exhausting, sort of demotivating. Like, I enjoy being a physical person, doing activities, whatever. If that discomfort's there all the time, it just makes all of it not enjoyable.
When you say exhausting, probably because you can't sleep too well at night.
Affects sleep, and I think also it just creates all sorts of tension. The pain and burning just creates like a whole like tension response, so I never feel like totally relaxed.
Okay, and what was your expectation coming in here originally and having the hiatal hernia maneuver done?
I think my hope was that if there's this like mechanical problem happening, doing this adjustment regularly could help get the body like back into alignment and keep everything where it's supposed to be and really help the symptoms.
Okay, and so far having the hiatal, with all the different treatments that you've done, what has helped you the most, and how much has it helped you?
I would say the best I've felt has been, we were doing the maneuver a few times a week for like a few weeks consistently. I remember there was one day waking up, I told my wife, I was like, oh my God, it's gone. She was like, well, I was like, I don't feel acid. Like, this is what feeling normal feels like. That hasn't really been the case with other treatments. They've helped a bit, but this is the one that's really felt like things are back to where they need to be, and like a real sort of adjustment and a real, hopefully, God willing, long-term solution.
Okay. Would you recommend this maneuver to other people suffering from acid reflux and GERD and heartburn?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it also, to me, feels like the only one that like makes sense, at least as something to try. Reducing acid, for me, has only meant I feel something in the back of my throat all the time, but it burns a little less. It doesn't seem to be any sort of solution. I don't know, I hope that's not where I end up again, but I know that for me, I want to get to the root of something, and I want to try to solve it. So it's been this and other things to try to keep the stomach and the acid where it needs to be, the sphincter closed, and hopefully, this will be the beginning of the end. Let's see.
Okay, thank you.
For sure.
Thank you guys so much. If you got anything from this video, or even if you just like this view of the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building, give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you guys.